Hi guys, and as usual, welcome to another kit review. Today we're having a look at a kit from our friends in Tamiya, of course, as you can see. It is in 1/35th scale and it is their German infantry set French campaign. Okay, now the kit number for this one is 35293, but curiously the kit number on the end of the box is MM293. MM usually indicates that it's an older kit, but this particular kit came out in 2008, so possibly this is a rehash of an earlier figure kit from Tamiya. Okay, so in this kit, as I said, it is a figure kit only. You get 5 figures. You get a machine gunner and his loader, 1 infantryman kneeling, firing, 1 walking, and an NCO with an MP38, MP40. Okay, they're wearing early war uniforms. They don't have the Y straps. The Y straps didn't come in till late 1940 and onwards for a common usage. So that's why you'll see most of their gear is hanging off their back. Okay, that's basically the box. White background as usual, and some really nice artwork for the figures. Okay, so let's have a look at the rest of the box, shall we? So on the side, you'll see this is the gear that you get. You do get binoculars, usual mess tins, pistols, water bottles, okay, Zeltbahns, gas mask, map case, and various entrenching tools, stick grenades, etc., and your bread bag. Normal German infantry equipment. On the other side, these are just the weapons you get. Okay, MP40, K98, MG34, and an MG42. Alright, so on the back is your assembly instructions, and in this particular kit you do get extra arms so that you can pose the figures slightly differently. So you can have your NCO with the K98 instead of the MP40. As you can see, you do have alternates. You can actually have this guy with binoculars rather than firing his K98. And as for the machine gunners, well, there's no alternate for them. Okay, it does give you some basic idea of how the gear sits. Okay, as you can see from this diagram alone, it doesn't have the Y straps, or it shouldn't have the Y straps. It's just literally hanging off a normal suspender belt. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's inside. So this kit cost me around about $20 odd Australian, and you get 2 bags of sprues. That's all you get. Okay, usual Tamiya kits. On the end flaps you do get insignia. I guess they're examples of what you can actually paint. These being early war uniforms, the collars are dark green and the rest is field grey. You can actually paint the trousers in this particular grey rather than normal field grey, because early in the war this is what they're wearing, a grey trousers and field grey tops. Okay, so let's get rid of the box and let's have a look at the sprues. So there is only 2 sprues, as I said. This is your figure sprue. You have 2 figures that are lying down, 2 standing, and 1 on his knees. You do get bases on here for the standing figures. This is an open ammunition tin with a belt, 5 helmets, separate arms, separate heads, and as you can see, separate legs for depending on who you are. So let's have a look. There is your ammo box, open. It's a nice looking belt. That is a stick grenade which goes into the belt of this particular gentleman. Okay, so let's have a look at his face. So basic Tamiya kit. The faces are not bad. Okay, nice bit of painting on those, and they should come up quite well. They're not resin or something like this, but they're not that bad. Okay, so let's have a look at the uniforms on this, guys. Okay, so there's the other guy. His face. Okay, the uniforms. Detail's not too bad. It's quite nicely detailed. Okay, I do like the way they've done that. There is a bit of flash along the mold lines that will need to be cleaned up. Okay, so especially on the legs and the arms, you can see there's a fair bit of flash along the lines, but nothing unusual for a figure kit. The detailing is really nice. The boots are a bit but then clean them up, sharpen them up a bit, they should be fine. Okay, there is, as again, you can see the flash around the hands, around the mold lines for these guys. So these are the two guys that are lying down. As you can see, they do not have the Y straps. Okay, this is the other guy. He's the kneeling guy. I'll turn his face around. Yeah, his face. Oops, sorry, that went out of focus. So the faces are pretty good. I mean, they're not, like I said, they're not resin, but I don't mind. There is potential there. And the uniform detail is quite nice. So let's just turn these two over. There are your lying down guys, and there's detail on this side. So that's not too bad for Tamiya to put detail on the side that you won't see. Yeah, I do like that. Okay, so bit of cleanup around the mold lines, but apart from that, these are not too bad. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the weapons. Okay, so this is your weapons brew. As you can see, 5 more helmets, bread bags, entrenching tools, ammo belts, MP40, binoculars, bayonets, K98s, etc. All the usual things, water bottles. Okay, you do get an MG42 and an MG34. Okay, these have ammo tins with them and a bipod, folded or unfolded. Okay, so let's have a look. So the I'll turn it over anyway. The helmets don't have any detail on the inside because the straps are already on the heads. Bread bags. So it is quite crisp. There's actually a lot less flash. In fact, the cleanup on the mold lines on these items is minimum compared to the actual figures. Let's have a look at the K98s. They're not too bad. They're actually better than some Dragon K98s I've seen. MP40, do like the binoculars. They're not solid, you can see through where the adjustments are. Okay, there's a bit of flash on the Zelt barn there, but the detail on these accessories, uniform equipment, etc. is not bad. Let's have a look at the MGs. MG42, quite nice, I do like that. And I do like their MG34, that is very sharp. Okay, so early war, if this is French campaign, you'll be using the MG34. Okay, so that is the equipment and weapons sprue. As I said, there's only As I said, there's only 2 sprues in this, and no decals, nothing else. So that's it. That is Tamiya's German Infantry French campaign. Okay, kit number is 35293 or MM293, depending on what you look at. And pretty much that's all I've got to show you on this one. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thanks for your subscriptions, your likes and your comments. Right, always appreciated. Okay, and as usual guys, because this is the end of the video, all I've got to say is take it easy, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you later.